Hi Capricorn, welcome to July. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. Before I start your reading, I want to call in some good energy, create some sacred space, and say thank you. I want to say thank you for supporting my channel, and if you're new, welcome. So, what's happening this month for Capricorn? We have a new moon eclipse in Cancer, which is falling in your 7th house. Then we have Mercury retrograding in Leo. And then the full moon eclipse is Capricorn in your 1st house. So this is very significant because it's angular. So major changes are coming in relationships and business partnerships, either relationships or partnerships. The 7th house is the house of marriage, committed partnerships, long-term commitments. And then we have a new moon in Leo, which will fall in your 8th house of other people's money, sex, death, transformation, inheritance. So we'll see. Let's see what the cards have to say. What does Capricorn need to know about love and relationships for the month of July 2019? What does Capricorn need to know about love and relationships for July 2019? May only the highest forces be present to ensure that the truth be told. Let's see what we get. The Knight of Cups, the Fool, the King of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, the World, the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, the Page of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Okay. So, you're definitely, the Knight of Cups, this is an offer or proposal, a romantic proposal coming to you in July. And it puts you in a new cycle. The Fool. Fool is a new beginning in love, a new cycle. So you could be connecting with someone that you have not, it's not someone from the past, it's someone new. It could be, if it is someone from the past, it's turning over, like turning the page and wiping the slate clean, starting over. It could be a brand new relationship. Whoever the person is, it could be a water sign, someone who has heavy water in their chart. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. If it's not a water sign, it could be someone who's very compassionate, because the King of Cups here. This is a healer. This is someone who feels deeply. Someone who keeps their feelings hidden. You don't really know the depth of their feelings because they don't show their emotions, but they feel very deeply. Could have heavy Scorpio energy. If not, but don't go by the signs. Go by the personality. This person is compassionate. You can talk to this person. You can tell them anything. You feel that they know. They just know how you feel. They are almost maternal in a masculine way. They care very deeply about people. The 9 of Pentacles. So you've been working hard, Capricorn, and you've managed to gain financial security. You know, you may have a nice house, you may have comfortable material situation, you know, financial situation, but you're starting to feel lonely and you're wanting to share your life with someone. You're not going to be alone much longer because the world is coming here in the future. The world is, you're completing something in July. Something is coming to completion. And a successful completion. So there could be career success. There could be the successful completion of a relationship where you decide to take it to the next level and make a commitment. Or it could be that you're ending a cycle. Like a karmic cycle is ending and you're letting it go. And you're preparing for the new cycle to begin. So whatever problems you've had, whatever difficulties you've had, you're coming to the end of that struggle. And with the World card, you're existing in a state of grace. The world is like, it's a state of enlightenment. You're coming to a place where you're doing work that you love, you're meeting people that are just wonderful. You feel like everything is coming together in your life. If you're not feeling it now, you may not feel it when you're listening to this reading. But it will be coming throughout the month and throughout the next 6 months. It may take a while to develop. Because with eclipses, usually new moons and full moons happen within the month. They predict what's happening within the month. But because we're in eclipse season, these influences can take up to 6 months and sometimes even a year to manifest. So don't lose patience if things don't happen right away. But I guarantee this is the beginning of a new cycle. And one that's going to leave you feeling much more fulfilled, much more at peace. It's like harmony is coming back. Grace is coming back into your life. The end of confusion. The Seven of Cups. You may have been confused by the choices and not sure what direction to go in. Because you have several options. You may have had several options. And you may still, in the future, have many opportunities coming. But you are going to make a choice. By the end of the month, you're going to be on a new path. And you're going to feel more secure about the path that you're on. Because the eclipses will bring up certain truths and certain realities that you can't deny. If you've been avoiding anything, the Seven of Swords, to these two sevens, this is transition. Anything you've been sweeping under the rug may be revealed right now. You have to face the truth. And you have to make a decision and change. So if there's a situation or a relationship that just hasn't been working, you have to let it go. If it's a situation where you have feelings for someone and you've been avoiding your feelings, you have to wake up and honor that. Because this is kind of a sneaky energy where you may have plans that are secretive. Or you may have an agenda that you're not sharing with the world. Or you may worry that the person you're interested in has an agenda. But I don't think so. I don't know. I just think that you're just not wanting to face the love that's on offer. I mean, you're in this new beginning. And someone is wanting to share their love. The Page of Cups is a message of love comes to you. A message that lets someone know, that lets you know that someone cares about you. And now you have to decide, what am I going to do with this message? What am I going to do with this information? Do I act on it? Or do I let it keep sweeping it under the rug? No. You have to take action. You have to decide. You can't stay in this state of limbo and indecision. And you have the Four of Pentacles. This is a card of holding on too tightly. You can't control, you might want to control the outcome of how something plays out. With the Four of Pentacles, you have to kind of release, let go. Let things happen naturally. Don't try to control things. You're stifling it. The other meaning is you're looking for security in a relationship. You want to have someone to hold on to, something to hold, something stable, solid. And the Four of Pentacles it's in your wish fulfillment. And what it really means is, another meaning is, you have to give if you want to receive. You can't just sit back and expect things to come to you. You have to take action. You have to initiate, or at least respond. When someone approaches you with this message, you need to know how to respond. You can't just be coy and pretend you don't care. And if you're interested in this person and you get this message, you need to respond and let this person know how you feel. I mean, this is a sharing of pages are messengers. Sometimes they could be children. And but this is a tender message. This person's very sensitive. So if you're getting a message from this King of Cups, know that this person's feelings run deep, and be considerate. And be gentle. It took a lot from this person to put that message out there. So honor that. Honor that sensitivity, that tenderness, that romantic innocence. The Hierophant is the outcome. Don't be stubborn. Don't be rigid. The Hierophant means you have the ability to, you're dealing with someone who's kind of a little bit on the conservative side. It could be you too, because as a Capricorn, Capricorns are conservative. But this person is not going to be a player. If someone approaches you in July, they're looking for a commitment. They're looking for stability. They're looking to do the right thing. They want to come to you with the right conditions. And this person's very wise. They have a lot of wisdom to share. And so if you are committing to someone, it could be a commitment that lasts for a long time. It's not a fly-by-night thing. So don't be stubborn. If you're, the love is here for you. There's a love offer coming. It's up to you to decide if you want to accept it or embrace it and respond, return it. So let's see. Solar eclipse in Cancer is happening in your 7th house. That's the house of relationships. That's the house of, you have an opportunity for a new beginning in love. And a powerful one too, because it's an eclipse. And this eclipse is conjunct the North Node in Cancer. It's a little bit wide of an orb, 7 degrees, but it's still there. So it's like karma is pushing you toward a new relationship that's going to be more nurturing. So if you've been in relationships in the past where they were maybe cold or unemotional, or you maybe felt like you weren't getting the love you deserved, you're going to get the love in this one. You're going to feel loved and nurtured and cared for. It's time to soften and not work so, because Capricorn is very focused on work and getting ahead, and sometimes you get tunnel vision and you forget about I need to take time for family. I need to take time to nurture myself, to heal myself, to take time out and recharge, to enjoy the beauty of life. All work and no play is not good, So you have this opportunity now to create that for yourself. Saturn's in your 1st house, so you're taking life seriously. You're being seen as someone who's a leader, who's dedicated, a dedicated worker, disciplined, who does excellent work. So you have to remember to laugh every now and then. Don't be too rigid. Uranus is in your 5th house. It could bring surprises. It could bring children. If you're wanting to have children, it could bring a child. So if you don't want children, be careful. You know what to do. It can bring a new form of self-expression. You may find a new way of expressing your creativity. Or creativity can help free you from the seriousness of life. It can help, help you have fun. It's time for you to have fun. You've been working too hard, Capricorn. You need a break. Uranus is supporting this new moon, so the message you get, or the new beginning, could be unexpected. And out of the blue, all of a sudden you have this opportunity. So roll with it, go with it. If it feels right, go with it. Now, the Mercury goes retrograde in Leo. That's in your 8th house, so you could be connecting. There could be some issues you have to deal with that involve money, inheritance, taxes. insurance payout. If there's any contracts that you have to sign, if you're getting work done, check all the details. If you can postpone things till after the retrograde, even better. But Mercury is also, the 8th house is also about communication. And, well, no, the Mercury is about communication. The 8th house is about intimacy. So maybe it's time to revisit and rethink how you approach intimacy, how you communicate, how you get your needs met. Are you communicating properly? Are you being heard? Are you being understood? Are you getting your message across? And maybe you need to revisit that. Maybe you need to have a conversation with someone. Like go back and go over some past issues and clarify them. The full moon eclipse happens in your first house, in Capricorn. And so you have the sun in the 7th house in Cancer, and that's on the 16th of July. And the full moon is conjunct Pluto. This is a powerful time, very emotional time. You could be feeling extra sensitive around this full moon because the moon's in your first house. It's like, so you can't hide your feelings. It's time to express your feelings. You go deep. Don't be afraid to go deep. You know, Saturn, sometimes people who have Capricorn rising or Saturn in the first house, you feel restricted, like you don't want to show your emotion. You want to feel like I've got it under control, you know, and you don't show people who you really are. You have an opportunity this month to break that hard shell and show the softness that you have on the inside. The sun is trine Neptune, and you have Neptune. Where is your Neptune? It's in the 3rd house. It's a house you can, if you're doing any kind of creativity, anything that involves art and communication, this can be a very inspiring time for you to get your message out in unique ways, in artistic ways. So maybe that's how you deal with your emotion. Neptune rules music, film, art. So maybe you compose music to help you deal with these intense emotions. Or you get involved in some type of creative project. You have like a lot of heavy emotions that have to come out. So don't be afraid to release them. The new moon falls in Leo on the 31st. And this moon is beautiful. It's conjunct Venus. That could bring money. Venus in the 8th house. You can get money through some type of payout, inheritance, lotto ticket winning, you know. I mean, don't bet the farm, but you could be lucky when it comes to money. And also, love. You can attract love, greater intimacy into your life. Jupiter's in the 4th house right now, so it's helping you to clear out and any of your fears, any of your blockages. Jupiter is helping you to feel more optimistic about life, to take risks when it comes to intimacy. The North Node is in your 7th house. Saturn's in your 1st house. It's time to release anything that's been holding you back. If there's a relationship that's been where the love just kind of has died, or you feel restricted in some way through some relationships, you need to surround yourself with more people who are more loving and nurturing, who are supportive of you instead of critical of you. And you can have that. You can have this new opportunity for greater intimacy, greater love, greater abundance. So don't be afraid to embrace these changes. I think they're bringing you to a new cycle that will help you to feel better about yourself, to open up. That's it. Open up to love. Open up to change. Let your heart feel again. Maybe you've had your heart locked up in a prison. It's time to release it and to feel and nurture yourself and nurture your loved ones. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Capricorn. This is a powerful time for you, more than any other sign. All the cardinal signs, Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, Aries, they're all going through major transformations now because they're the angles, This moon, these eclipses are hitting the angles, and that makes them more powerful. So I know that you're moving into a better cycle. So don't be afraid of the changes, and don't be afraid of the love that's coming your way. And if you'd like to have a private reading based on your own personal situation, just click on the link in the description box and we can get you on the schedule. In the meantime, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for taking the time out to let me know how these readings are affecting you. I love reading out all the comments. And enjoy July. Don't be afraid of July. Because even if things get eclipsed from your life, it's just the universe clearing out what's no longer needed so that you can embrace this new beginning. So let it go. Let go, whatever. Don't hold on. Don't hold on to anything that's holding you back. Don't hold on to fear, limitation, doubt about your abilities, doubt about your worthiness. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of many things. So embrace the change. There are people out there who want to love you. Let them in. So, much love, much happiness, much joy. And I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.